Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sztuciec speaking, and for today, Ins and Outs video number 5, I would like to introduce to you Valentine II, a British tank that was actually used in Soviet Russia. You may ask yourself a question, why? And this answer will be given to you in a matter of a few minutes, but let's get started with some basics. Valentine was designed in 1938 upon cruiser tank idea, a private design by Vickers Armstrong Company. The development team tried to match the lower weight of a cruiser tank, allowing the suspension and transmission parts of the AT heavy cruiser to be used. Result was low silhouette and insufficient space for the tank crew, but overall the new design was easier to produce and much less expensive than Matilda tank, for example. Finally, in 1939, the War Office has approved the tank with the delivery date for 1940. After the evacuation of Dunkirk, production was increased. At 1941, Valentine has entered the service. But we would like to speak about the Valentine from World of Tanks. Valentine name was adopted at 1941. Until this time, Allies used the name Tank Infantry Mark III. Tank overall was slightly improved by adding external fuel tanks, which increased its range. Cannon was weak, like we know it from the game. Later on, many other improvements was added, but it is not a topic for today. In June 1941, first British convoy was sent to Murmansk. That was the part of the Land-Lease Act. At the end of the year, first tanks arrived as well. Tanks like Churchills, Matildas and Valentines. Not saying about the planes, anti-tank guns and, for example, millions of boots. Those tanks took a part in action in the siege of Leningrad and the Battle of Kursk. And I would like to add that plenty of Valentines that was shipped to Russia was actually a Valentine 9, not Valentine II. Valentine 9 was a variant with the 6-pounder gun. Until the end of the war, Great Britain has delivered 2,394 tanks. Additional 1,390 was actually Canadian. So, what about World of Tanks? Valentine II is a premium light tank on tier 4. It has very specific matchmaking. It will never meet tanks from higher tiers. You will be always top tier tank. Very nice. A real dream come true, you can think. Well, it's not so good. Let's see some specifics. Like you can see on the paper, everything looks quite nice, especially armor. 60mm almost all around, it's sufficient for its tier. The real problem comes with the gun, exactly its lack of penetration. Valentine has only 51 penetration on regular AP rounds. RNG sometimes will laugh into your face when you will have no penetration on tanks like Luke's, for example. On APCR it's only a little bit better, but wasting premium rounds on tier 4 it's a little bit odd for me. Overall, on tier 4 you can penetrate most of the medium and light tanks, but whenever you met Matilda, oh, better run. Don't forget that thanks to your heavy armor plating, you will accelerate only to 30 km per hour. In sum, Valentine, at least for me, is a waste of gold. Sure, some people will say it's a good tank. I cannot argue on that. If you feel well in something, just play on. What I'm afraid, for some newcomers, it could be quite difficult. It is very nice, quite compact tank with moderate statistics, and like I said previously, for me, horrible gun. I receive it for free with my CD Action magazine. Additionally, tank came with fully trained crew and some days premium. I play some games, sold the tank, use the crew for something else, and enjoy my free premium. In the background you will see 2 of my games that I was trying to record for this episode. It was actually a horrible experience and I decided to sell it because I did not felt comfy in it. And as a proof, I wanted to record third battle, but matchmaking decided to play a trick on me and somehow that battle wasn't so bad after all. So enjoy the battle and see you in short time.
Броня не пробита. Не пробил. Не пробил. Готов. Цель захвачена. Пробитие.
Like you can see, the battle wasn't so bad, like I said. If you liked those series, consider leaving a like or comment below. So for the moment that will be all. See you guys on the next episode. But please do remember, on the weekend I'm leaving my city and I will have, I guess, one battle episode prepared. So I will upload it on Friday and I will come back on Sunday. So thanks once again for watching and see you next time.